Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just coming at you to shoot this special video honoring one of the greatest sportscasters to have ever lived. For those of you who don't know or have not been made aware of it, but yesterday, the sports world, the ESPN family, lost an icon. And that icon would be Mr. Stuart Scott. I have and have always had a lot of respect and a lot of admiration for Stuart Scott. The hip-hop community owes Stuart Scott a debt of gratitude. The sports world in general owes a debt of gratitude to Stuart Scott. The ESPN family owes a debt of gratitude to Stuart Scott. Pop culture owes a debt of gratitude to Stuart Scott. On yesterday, I woke to the news that he had passed away from a long battle with cancer. And it really hit me hard because I have lost several family members to cancer. I have lost an uncle to cancer. I have lost multiple grandparents to cancer. My mother of another color, I lost her to cancer back in August of 2013. And so the thing about it is his impact on not only American culture, not only on the sports world, but the world in general is living proof that even though cancer over time overtook his body, he actually beat cancer because he made a decision to get it how he lived. I'm made aware of the speech that he gave at last year's ESPY Awards, where he was honored with the Jimmy V Award for his ongoing battle against cancer. He was a multiple-time cancer survivor. And so, from the stage, and I'm going to paraphrase what he said, but you'll get the gist of it. He says, when you die, he said, when you die, you don't die to cancer, but you beat cancer by why you live and how you live. Well, the thing about it is, based on how he lived, being that he was a proud father of two daughters, Taylor and Sydney, the fact that he was highly respected for his craft for over 20 years, because of the fact that even though he received hate mail when he became a member of the ESPN family because of his unique style, because he was different, because the reality is there are just going to be some ignorant people out there that all they see is this. They still judge people by the color of their skin instead of the content of their character. And the reality is Stuart Scott had his own unique style. He really was a component of helping bring hip-hop to the mainstream even further. You know, he didn't shy away from his roots growing up in Chicago because he was from Chicago. And so, but he helped convey a message to an audience regardless of age, because really when it comes to sports is one of the only things that really ultimately does not see color for real. ultimately, they still have their little quirks or whatever, but everything does. Every aspect of life has its own little quirks. But ultimately, he earned the respect of not only his contemporaries, but those who are looking to get into broadcast journalism and so on and so forth. And so, as someone who proudly watches SportsCenter, Stuart Scott will be truly missed. And my thoughts and my prayers goes out to the Scott family, the ESPN family, his daughters specifically, especially, because no child, especially as young as his children are, no child should have to grow up living without their parents, living without a father. He was not someone that shied away from his responsibility, and he is highly respected, and I salute someone who truly was a trailblazer, truly was an icon, and truly someone that will be missed. And whether or not you are a fan of his colloquialisms, such as "booyah," or someone or others such as "he must be butter because he's on the road," you had to respect him for his unique style. And if you're just a fan of Stuart Scott, a fan of sports, feel free to share this video. I'm not really looking for an applause. I'm not really looking for a ton of views, but I just wanted to share how he impacted my life and why I am proud to be a supporter of ESPN, of SportsCenter, of the sports community. And I will end this video by using one of actually my favorite Stuism from the late Stuart Scott. Stuart, you will be missed, brother. I never got a chance to meet you, but I know that you're resting in paradise because you truly were as cool as the other side of the pillow. God bless.